And who better to lead off with than DeAndre Hopkins? I mean, where else can you start here? I say he's going to be even better for fantasy in the Cardinals' air raid offense. DeAndre Hopkins better than before. How could you be better after this guy has been insane over these last few seasons? He hasn't been below a top 5 wide receiver outside of that 1 year with Brock Osweiler. So 4 out of his last 5, top 5 numbers for DeAndre Hopkins. Can he really be better than that? I'll tell you why I think he can. One, the offense is just that much more, innovative and creative under Cliff Kingsbury. They use their wide receivers so well in this offense. No team targeted wide receivers more than Cliff Kingsbury's air raid. Nearly 70% of throws went to the wide receiver position, and that was with corpses to throw to. Larry Fitzgerald at age 70, Christian Kirk, clearly not a number 1, and yet they still peppered wide receivers relentlessly. You get a guy like DeAndre Hopkins, he should easily push. He had 150 targets last year. I could see him hitting 170 to even 200 in this air raid style offense. You take that next step forward with Kyler Murray. I love Deshaun Watson, so at this point, Kyler Murray not quite on that level, so a little bit of a surrounding talent decrease, I guess, despite the scheme upgrades. But Kyler Murray, I think, is right there, and I would not be shocked if this guy takes a enormous year 2 leap and is looked upon as one of the best quarterbacks in the game. I think it happens personally. And so, after totaling, 8.5 more points per game last year, I think this whole offense takes an enormous step forward and gets to right around that 30-point range, kind of like the Ravens last year, 20-ish points the year before, and then they could leap up to 30 points per game. I could see that with the air raid, and I think DeAndre Hopkins would be on the receiving end of 12 to 15 of those touchdowns there. Again, broken plays. This is that go-to guy Kyler Murray lacked that he's going to love to have, to just throw the ball to on broken situations. So I'm all about it. What's up, Tunes? No flu here. Thank God. Hopefully you're doing all right, too. Keep me posted on how everything's going. But again, DeAndre Hopkins, much higher on him. Not much higher. You can't be that much higher. He was already my quarterback, too. But he now becomes a first-rounder, in my opinion.